just levitate.
Okay guys, we got the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Deadpool and Wolverine Deluxe version. Now as you guys can see here, is gonna be coming out on February 2025 or March 2025, around those 2 months. The price you guys can see is in Hong Kong dollars, so let's convert that. So HK $2,130 according to Yahoo Finances. That's around $272 US. So yeah, pretty much in line to what Hot Toys normally prices their figure. It could be a little bit more, a little bit less, just depends on where you buy it from. The other thing is, of course, shipping, handling, taxes, and all that stuff. But one of the cool things that I wanted to do, the reason that I wanted to do the video on this figure is that you guys can see he has his mask on. This is, I think we haven't seen a trailer yet, unless it dropped today, that has his mask on. So we're finally gonna be able to see it. So you're gonna be getting the figure with the separate rolling eyeballs, interchangeable sleeve arms. You can have it with the sleeves or not the sleeves. We have interchangeable battle armor that has some damage. Of course, you got the mask with interchangeable lower face, so you can have it with the normal expression, gritting teeth, screaming basically. You got the attachable claws, you guys can see here, and of course the rest, the stand, the different hands, and the clean armor parts. So you can see here, looking great, man. He looks just like you, Jack. Honestly, it's actually pretty creepy how close Hot Toys has gotten. I mean, the outfit itself looks great. Here you can see with the bullet damage, of course, and slashing effects there. I gotta say, the way they're doing their skins for their figures is really awesome. I would love to see some 6-inch figures adopt this. That would be pretty game changing. And by the way, if you say there's a few independent companies doing it, but it hasn't hit the mainstream. You know, it hasn't hit Figma, it hasn't hit S.H.Figuarts, hasn't hit Amazing Yamaguchi, all those yet. But there is a possibility that we might see that maybe in a couple more years. You can see that the gloves do have damage on them here. That's the belt. And really, this costume design is pretty good. The only thing that I don't like, obviously, is the stripes here. I wish they would have went with the old school tiger stripes on them instead of these, and not really stripes for it. See him doing the X logo, of course, the X symbol, and the hair looks great. Pretty surprised that they didn't use real hair, but still pretty nice, pretty nice. Darn, claws look really darn sharp. Take them out here. Again, the face, his face just looks so darn good. And has the separate rolling eyeballs, so you can have him looking this way, looking that way. I'm pretty sure you can have him cross-eyed if you want. Oh, so you can have him like this. Basically, the suit is clean. You can have him like this, where the suit, you know, has been damaged, the sleeves have been cut, and you can have it, you know, in the middle. You still have the shoulder pads, and you have it with the mask on, which looks pretty good. And here is the actual close look at the mask. You can see that the mask has a lot of damage here for it. It looks great. Honestly, I would like, this is pretty much, you know, the Wolverine look. I made facts. Wolverine brown version has this look, you know, has the shoulder pads, has the mask on, doesn't have the sleeves. That's pretty much the old school Wolverine look. And then, you know, you have it like this as well. So you can mix and match. I like that. Again, like I said, I don't like these stripes that they did here. I just don't, you know, they're not really stripes. They're just weird digital symbols, and I don't like them. It's the only thing that I would change from this suit is this. I would put this tiger stripes on it. But man, it's looking pretty good. Like the knee pads, even the knee pads don't bother me. But it's pretty awesome what they did here. I mean, let's just look at that. Look at the mustache, the beard, wrinkles, everything here. Just crazy what they did here. And with the mask on. And I like one thing that I really like about the mask. They kept the shape and they kept the white eyes. This is something you don't really see in superhero movies, that they keep the white eyes. Well, Deadpool keeps his, but you know, this is pretty awesome. This is something people were worried about, because normally what they do is they give us the correct mask, but then they go like Batman. Like I like what they have done with Batman in the movies, but the mask always they remove the white eyes, and it's like, come on, that's from the comics, that's from the anime series. And this guy actually kept the white eyes. I love that. That's the way it should be. Yeah, you know, maybe the eyes instead of just having black here, they should have one with all white here as well. That would have been pretty awesome. They would have done that, so the eyes are pretty big. But still, it looks okay. He looks pretty pissed off. He looks really pissed off. Look at that. So yeah, Hot Toys, you know, great articulation, great detailing on them, 1/6 scale. Looking pretty darn awesome. It's cool that we got the first look, you know, as figure. Again, I don't know if a new trailer dropped, that way they showed it. Maybe that was today, but it's the first time we're actually seeing it. And I dig it. I dig it. I do like it. I like how the eyes look a little bit bigger. The white eyes look a little bit bigger here on the mask. Yeah, there's everything you're gonna be getting. The new developed mask head scope, which with the show lower faces, blah 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 blah. Proximity 1 centimeter tall, which basically puts it around the 12-inch mark. Costume, you got the yellow navy black color. So something tells me that we might get a brown version of him also. You know, the claws and stuff, you know. So this is the deluxe edition, which is great. So not a lot of people are gonna be happy with this. And again, I don't cover much Hot Toys. The thing is that Hot Toys, at least for me, they're, you know, they're, I want to say expensive, but I have a $500 super robot coming in my coming soon, so it's 15 inches tall also, so yeah. I can't say expensive, but the size, you know, the size is just that. To collect these figures, you need a lot of space, and I can do that for 1 or 2 figures, but nah. And the other thing is that I like the comic book versions a lot more. That nothing against Hugh Jackman. The movie isn't out yet. I haven't watched it or anything like that. It's just that I like the comic book versions a lot more. Is how it's always been. And if you give me the option of getting this Wolverine or like I said, the Mayfex brown version that I own, I'm gonna go with the Mayfex. I'm gonna go with the comic book version. Same goes for Spider-Man, Iron Man, Batman, Superman, all those. I always skip the movie versions. I always go with that OG comic book version or an animated version. That's just what I prefer. That's just what I like, and that ain't changing. But very interesting that they didn't tell us how the mask. Why doesn't he have his mask down, right? Where does he store it? Does he store it here? That's the big mystery, right? Because we have seen trailers where you see the back of him and he doesn't have anything hanging there, so I don't know. Maybe something happens. We'll see. But I don't know. Again, if we just talk about the movie, we know that Disney hasn't done anything great in a long time, especially the Acolyte. Will this movie be the same? It might be. It might be, you know. It might be R-rated, but it's not going fully R. That at least that's what we know. So we'll see. Do I expect Hugh Jackman's Wolverine to stay in the MCU? I think not. I think they're gonna kill it off at the end, and I think they're gonna bring Lady Wolverine for some reason, which I don't know why. At least give us a new Wolverine. It doesn't have to be new Hugh Jackman, you know. It can just be a new Wolverine that we haven't seen before, you know. But heck, I like this figure, I really do. I'm just not excited for the movie, you know. Comes out, doesn't come out, doesn't really bother me. I already have my Ultimate Wolverine figure, and I don't need anything else. No. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.